Okay, we're just going to look at blood alcohol limit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to look at for males. It's a different formula for males than it is for females. So BAC stands for the blood alcohol level. This. N is the number of standard drinks. Now, a standard drink is different depending on what type of alcohol is being drunk. The reason is because every drink has a different alcohol content. So a particular alcohol content is labelled as one standard drink. And then you can see down here we've got a glass of wine is 1.2 standard drinks. That means like it's 20% more than just having a normal standard drink. Whereas a beer has less alcohol at 0.8 standard drinks. So basically, like if you had 3 glasses of wine, you'd have to do 3 times 1.2 to work out how many standard drinks, which is actually your N. Okay. And for your beer for this one, so there was, how much beer was there? 3 glasses of beer. So that would be 3 times 0.8, which is 2.4. So this question is a little bit different, and we have 2 glasses of wine. So they're a different colour. So 2 glasses of wine, and you have 3 glasses of beer. Okay, so let's just have a look at it. The M stands for the weight. That's that M in the formula. And the H is like how long you have been drinking. Okay, so the BAC, let's put all the time signs in, is 10 times 7.5 times the H over 6.8 times the N. Okay, so basically the N is the number of standard drinks. So we have 1.2 glasses of wine, and there were 2 glasses of wine, so that will be 2.4 standard drinks. That's the wine. The beer, so the beer will be 0.8 standard drinks, and there was 3 glasses of beer. So that's also 2.4 standard drinks. So you'd need 3 glasses of beer to have the same as if you had 2 wines. So 2.4 plus 2.4 is 4.8. So that's going to be what your N is in your formula. So we're just going to sub that in for the N. Your H, well, your H is the number of hours you've been drinking, and we've been drinking for 5 hours. So the H will equal 5. And the weight of the person was, let's just have a look here. Oh, we didn't give a weight of the person. There needs to be a weight of the person in the question. So just say the male weighs 80 kilograms. So 80 would be your weight. So that will be your W, 80. So all you have to do is sub these in. So we go 10 times N. So N was 4.8 minus 7.5 times 5 all over 6.8 times the weight, which was 80. And we'll just calculate that. So we get 10 times 4.8 minus 7.5 times 5 and press equals. So I get 10.5 and then divided by, now you've got to work out the bottom, 6.8 times 80, or you use your fraction button. I've got 10.5 and that's 544. So 10.5 divided by 544, end up with 0.0193. So that's approximately 0.02 blood alcohol content. It's about 2%. All right, so let's look at this next one here. So we're going for the male again. So the BAC for the male was 10N minus 7.5 H over 6.8 times M. Okay, a different formula slightly for the female, but it'll be the same method. So the blood alcohol level here is 0.06, so we can replace that with 0.06. So we substitute. Just better put all the time signs in here because it makes it easier when you do substitute. The male weighs 78 kilos, so that means that the mass is 78. All right, so we're going to substitute in the 78. Just there. That's for the mass. And then the next one, what else do we have? We need to get, we're trying to work out how many standard drinks. How many hours have they been drinking for? 4. So that means that the H will equal 4. So we've got the mass is 78, the BAC is 0.06, and H is 4. And what do we want? We want how many standard drinks? So we're actually after N. Okay, so in place of the H, I'm just going to put 4. So you substitute, then I like to simplify where you can. So work out all those time signs. That'll be 10n minus 7.5 times 4 is 30. 6.8 times 78 is 530.4. So now this is what I'm trying to get that in there. So swap the sides. And then we're going to solve it. So 530.4 times that times 530.4, cancel, cancel. 10n minus 30 equals times 0.06. Okay, 31.824. And then plus 30 plus 30. 10n equals 61.824. So just keeping all this in my calculator. And then that's a times 10. So the opposite is divide. So divide 10 on both sides. So it will be divided by 10. So it's approximately 6.1824 standard drinks. Okay. All right. Now there's one more type of question we'd like to look at, and it's the time for the alcohol content to actually leave the system. So there's a nice little formula for this. Okay, so the time will actually be whatever your BAC is over 0.01. Okay, so all that you've got to do, so if we use exactly the same question, the blood alcohol content in this one, you notice, was 0.06. So the blood alcohol content is 0.06. 0.06 over 0.01, which is 6. So it would actually take 6 hours for this much alcohol to leave the system. Let's just say the blood alcohol content was 0.055. So your time here would be 0.055 over 0.01. So 0.055 divided by 0.01 gives you 5.5. And to get time and minutes, you just press this little button here and you end up with 5:30 like that, which is 5 hours and 30 minutes. And that's how long it would take for an alcohol content of 0.055 to leave your system.